This question is asking you to use the normal distribution table to calculate the area between two z-scores. Notice that the question says use the standard normal distribution table to determine the percent of data between z equals negative 1 and 53 hundredths and z equals 92 hundredths. I'm going to start by pulling up the table. And notice that to find the, let me make this a little bigger so we could see this. For z equals negative 1.53, I'm gonna hold the mouse here in the 0.3 column so I can, as I scroll down, I can see which one it is. And I see that it's 0.0630. So what this tells me is that 6%, because if I move this decimal 2 to the right, approximately 6% of the data lies to the left of this z-score. More precisely, it's 6.3% of the data. Next, I'm going to look at the z-score of 92. I'm going to have to use the positive table for that. 0.92, so I'm going to go down here to the 9, over to 2, and it looks like 82 and 0.12%. Approximately 82% of the data lies to the left of this z-score. These are pretty different, the two numbers, but let's look at why. If I were to draw, and I would recommend always having a sketch. If I were to sketch this, I'm going to put in my nice color-coded mean here. So this is telling me 50% of the data lies on each side, right? Now, if I were to put the z-scores that are negative, that means that we are 1.53 standard deviations to the left of this mean, right? And so it's not a very big percent. It's 6.3%. Only 6.3% is to the left there. But look at what happens with this z-score that's here to the right. It's almost 1 standard deviation to the right. But that positive z-score is putting me to the right. So it's going to be at least 50, right? This is 50%. Then also this little segment. So it's not a big surprise that it's 82%, 50% over here, plus a little bit more here to the right of the mean. So it doesn't surprise me as I get an estimate in my head. I could see that the space between, let me highlight what we're looking for. We're going for this in here, right? The area between the two. Doesn't surprise me that that area is going to be pretty big compared to 100% anyhow. So let me get a precise value now. I could say 82.12%. I change those decimals to percents by multiplying by 100, or in other words, by moving the decimal 2 to the right. And subtract, whenever we're doing between, we're going to subtract. And when I subtract these, I get 75.82%. I hope that this short video has helped you with this question that asks us to find the percent between. Whenever we're going between two z-scores, we're going to find, that's going to be finding the difference, or it means to subtract.